Good morning. It is Tuesday, August 18th, about 7:45 in the morning. I still haven't had coffee or breakfast yet, but the mosquitoes were pretty hellacious, so I just packed up and got out. So it should be a short day today. I'm doing about a 7-mile day to Lake Sallyanne, Lake Sallyanne. Yeah, so I'm doing a shorter day today, so start early, get there early, and yeah, that's the plan. Also, there's no creek at that campsite. There's only that mosquito pond to filter water out of, and I figured I'll get on the trail and get some water. I think there's a water source in about a half mile, so do that instead. But this is a lovely way to start off the morning. Nice little meadow walk. I'm probably not going to film much today until I get to the lake. I'm running out of storage on my iPhone. So yeah, I guess we'll, I think it's going to be pretty similar to this most of the way, so yeah, we'll probably see you at the lake. I am all set up at Lake Sallyanne. So let me show you around the lake. The water temperature in the shallow part is actually quite nice. Quite nice.
What do you want to know?
So this is Christina.
Hello?
We've been leapfrogging each other for the last 4 days, something like that.
Could be more.
And
I
yeah,
think it is more actually.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, she started a couple days before me with 14 days of food. How was that, carrying the weight of 14 days worth of food? And would you do it again?
I would not rush to do it again. It is a lot. It's a lot of weight.
We're on the same page there.
Yeah.
And I only had 12 days.
But I feel so grateful right now that I could just stop at like 1:30 and hang out by the lake. So that's like why I did it, and I feel like it has paid off in a nice way.
Yeah. And what do you think of the trail so far?
It's beautiful. We've had such pretty weather, good visibility. It's really, really nice. Been
Awesome.
hard, but challenging in a good way.
Challenging in a good way. I agree. So yeah, thanks for your time.
Happy to help.
This is my first ever time just setting up the net tent by itself. So far, so good. It is Wednesday, August 19th morning, and it's been an awesome stop here at Lake Sallyanne. It's been almost like a spa day. I went in the water twice, and the water was warm enough in the shallows that you could stay in for a while, so yeah, it felt great. I got here before noon, and yeah, I just took the day, and it was awesome. So yeah, and it was a nice short day yesterday, so I have to do an 11-miler today, so let's get to it. There's our first good view of Mount Rainier. Awesome. Lots of berries on the trail. I believe these are blueberries. Yeah. Christina sped ahead of me for a while, but I just passed her. She was having a little break. So that's kind of how the days have been. Like I always get going first in the morning, and then she'll pass me, and then I'll pass her on break, and then she'll pass me again when I'm on break, and sometimes we'll hike together for about 5 minutes. Yeah, it's kind of fun to have somebody out here doing the same thing. It's kind of like being back on the trail when I was in California. You know, you have these group of people that you're always passing, and in this case it's just one. And yeah, sometimes we'll camp near the same spot and sometimes not, but we always pass each other during the day. So yeah, it's been fun. Stevens Pass, 24 miles. That's pretty exciting. Still some nice views up on this section, but I mean, it's hard to beat that middle section of this trail. But this is beautiful up here. A nice view of Glacier Peak. A little more Mount Rainier for you. It is absolutely amazing how much snow is still on that mountain. And we're in late August. That's pretty cool though. This is Pear Lake. Beautiful. So this is Pear Lake. It is awesome. The water was nice and warm when I jumped in earlier. And yeah, this is a lovely, lovely camp spot. So I feel like you can kind of break this section, this 125 mile section up into 3 different parts. There's the first few days, the middle few days, and then these last few days, or, you know, 40, 40, 40, whatever. And those first section of the trail is all about these huge trees. You're down in these valleys, and occasionally you'll get a glimpse of these peaks coming up, and it's beautiful. And there's lots of, you know, rivers and streams and bridge crossings and stuff like that. So I feel like that first section, yeah, it's all about the big trees, the cool forest, and the rivers and streams. And then there's the middle section, which this trail crescendos in the middle. Like, it is amazing. Like, you're up in the high country, you're up on the ridges, you are dropping down into valleys some, but then going back up. And just incredible views. Glacier Peak is amazing. Red Pass, White Pass, Fire Creek Pass, that camp, the Dolly Vista camp. It was amazing. It was beautiful. Mica Lake. So that section of the trail was amazing. Which might make this last section kind of anticlimactic. It's pretty. It's very pretty. It's, you know, it's nice mountain scenery. You're not dropping way down into the valleys, so you're kind of staying up in the, you know, kind of 4,000 to 5,000 feet range. And so it's not nearly as spectacular as that middle section, but what it does have are lakes. You can pretty much just lake hop the rest of the way out, which it's been kind of hot. You know, it was, I guess, 100 degrees in Seattle the other day. So it's been kind of hot, and boy, after a hard day of hiking, you get to one of these lakes and can jump in and swim around. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. So it's like, it's a nice way to finish off the trail. And may I say, it might rain on us maybe tomorrow, almost definitely Friday, the day I'm hiking out. But weather's been amazing. The weather has been perfect. I haven't had any rain up to this point, not a drop, in, I think it's 10 days, so awesome. All packed up and ready to go. Yeah, this has been a lovely, lovely campsite. We are hiking to Janus Lake tonight, which is 9 miles, and then 10 miles out tomorrow. Christina is now my official hiking partner. That's her bag over there. She's giving me a ride down to Leavenworth tomorrow. So, yeah, that's our story. Yeah, they're not. It's gonna be like this the next few days. It's gonna be like this. They're not gonna get the views that we got.
You know, like they might not even see Glacier Peak.
This is looking down on Heather Lake, which we are not going to, but beautiful. It's Glasses Lake. This is Janus Lake, which is pretty, but slightly underwhelming. So we are going to push on to Lake Valhalla. It's an old timer right there. Lake Valhalla. Let's check it out. So I have had lentils and rice for the last time this trip.
It's very exciting news.
Which is exciting, and probably the last time I'll have eaten lentils and rice for at least a couple months, if not a couple years. So yeah, that's exciting. All packed up and heading out. As you can see, the mosquitoes were a bit here, a bit difficult, but yeah, that was a great stop. Lake Valhalla was great. Yeah, this last section is definitely not as spectacular, but having a lake to jump into at the end of every hard day of hiking is pretty darn nice. So a good way to close out the trail. We got about 5.5 miles out. I haven't really talked about my back much, but maybe 5 or 6 days ago, after that 16.5-mile day, my back really started bothering me. And it does fine when I'm hiking, but when I stop, so in the evenings and in the mornings, it's pretty bad. And this morning was definitely the worst, last night and this morning. So luckily the trip is ending now. So 5.5 miles out. Yay. Leaving the wilderness. The sound of road noise. There's the road. There's the road. Cool. Almost there.
How long yet?
Section K is complete.
How does it feel?
It feels great.
125 miles.
I took 2 weeks actually, so
It's a quick fast trail.
you can definitely do it faster.
Well, the reason I asked.
And all was right with the world. And back at the van. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Thanks a lot.